tonight. He's going to be very aggressive early in the game. He wants to get Longley and Rodman into foul trouble. Not many outside shots at all. He finally went on to say, we're down 3-2. I know this sounds crazy. However, I like our position, and I'm confident we can win this series. Bob?
Jim, thanks a lot. The officials are Dick Bavetta and Hugh Hollins, who worked Game 3, each of them in Chicago, and Danny Crawford, who worked Game 2 of the finals here at the Delta Center. The Bulls are just 4-4 on the road in the playoffs, and in fact have lost 4 of their last 5 road games against their toughest opponents, the Pacers and the Jazz. Jordan guarded by Russell. Hornacek will open on Pippen. He'll try and post Scotty on him. They go to it right away. Stockton comes over on the double team. Now back to Scotty, and they couldn't recover. Hornacek was left alone with him, and an easy 2 for Scotty. It looks like Scottie Pippen is laboring as he moves up and down the court. Ahmad told you he's suffering from a bad back. Malone hits his first. There's the double. Harper's the guy they'd like to leave alone. Kukoc isn't, but this time he misfires. Hornacek lost it to Longley. Now Pippen has it. All alone, Kukoc. Hornacek from Stockton ties the game. Kukoc. Stockton drives on Harper. Ties the game. Hornacek is now 18 for 46 in the series. Jordan. There's his first field goal, and around 20%. They shot 37% as a team from beyond the arc for the season. Pippen with the hook.
I think Harper's going to have to step up big and supply the scoring load.
Jordan for 3. Got it. Kukoc. Underneath to an unguarded Harper.
Now they've buried themselves and find themselves in a big hole.
Ostertag and Foster have given them nothing in this series. Good pass from Malone inside to Hornacek, who converts it. That's why. Carr against Kukoc. Jumper over him is good. Gotta shoot it quickly. Jordan will with a hand in his face. Burrell skies for the rebound. Loose to the side, and eventually it's Utah who has it. Here's Hornacek. A pull-up 3. It's Malone. And it's Utah with the lead. Jordan. Rodman on the offensive glass. Wennington a good look. Isley bounces to Malone. Tough shot, but he cans it. Jordan over Russell. Tied at 22 with half a minute to play in the period. Malone against Wennington. Off balance, hit it, plus the foul.
Critical for them.
As Jim Gray reported before the game, Isley has been suffering from vertigo. Apparently not dizzied by the heights of Game 6 tonight. Shandon Anderson with the night. Rodman, good pass to Kukoc.
Great back cut by Kukoc. He set him up, then back cut, faked him off the screen.
On Rodman. It's off Anderson's hands, but recovered by Isley. 2 seconds to shoot. And he hits the 3!
That Scotty says he's telling the medical staff that he is not able to play. So that could be the end of it for Scotty tonight. Bob?
Judd Bush wins it. Carr from Stockton.
There you go.
You see Carr pull up and hit the 15-footer, but a moment ago he pulled up and missed that little easy bank shot off the glass. That 15-footer dead on is a better shot for him to take than the one off the glass.
Jordan wheels inside around Anderson, and again it's a 2-point game. Michael has 10. Malone in traffic, got his own and put it back in.
That's that first offensive rebound that you talked about.
Underneath.
Jordan, daylight for 3. If Pippen can't go the rest of this game, and if there is a game 7, inside it goes to Carr, and he hits the layup. Here is Tony. It's number 1 on Jordan. Malone slips it through a crowd to Anderson, who misses the floater. Rodman juggles the rebound, but saves it in. Only his 2nd rebound tonight, and only his 5th in the last game and a half, after such a strong performance in Game 4. Michael springs free and takes the lob from Kukoc. Returns it to Malone. Now has it back in a crowd and misses. Anderson flies in, can't hit the tip. Malone another try, and there it is for Utah.
I talked to Rodman after the last game, and he felt that Malone traveled a lot. That's why he was able to get away from him.
Malone in the lane. Up and under against Rodman. 18 for the mailman. Jordan for 3. And there's his answer.
He, Kukoc, and Pippen were a combined 4 for 23 from 3 at the Delta Center in the first 2 games.
It is his 3rd tonight, and he has 19 points. Malone tries to answer, and can, and he has 20. Kukoc on the run. He's in double figures now with 10.
He's such a good dribbler, and he gives you that hitch move, and it draws you out of position, and he gets you every time with it.
Kukoc on Russell. Gives him some room, and Russell accepts the challenge and drills the jumper. Utah by 2. It was Russell's first basket. Here's Michael. He's got 21.
I'm watching Jordan, and he's in such a nice rhythm offensively. Everything is coming very easy to him. And right now they have to be really careful, because this looks like this could be a 40-point game from him.
Tied at 43. Shaping up as a higher scoring game than we've generally had in this series. It's Hornacek. Put it in play. Jordan's the guy they want, even more so than usual, and that's why. Stockton from Malone. Malone, the bounce to Russell. All right, Jim, and here we go. Utah in possession as we start the 3rd quarter. Malone right to work. Longley out to Scotty with 5 seconds to shoot. It'll be Kukoc. Jordan pulls up and connects, but not with his usual ball handling responsibilities. This is Scotty out high, immediately returns it to Harper. A little jump hook is good. Here's Pippen. The bad back makes Hornacek's assignment on him a whole lot easier. Left alone, he doesn't take the 3. Michael, fade away. Michael's pass to Scotty. And finally, the tip drops.
Shoot the basketball.
Pippen giving it his best, and that time it was good enough.
Because he can extend with his long reach and his arm length.
Tied at 57. Hornacek had a good first half and hits this one.
Hornacek is being very active. They know that Michael is the majority of the offense today, so they've got to keep him in motion.
15 for Hornacek. Now trying to guard Pippen. Scotty splits the defense, can't hit the bank, but Rodman with a second tip. Back comes Utah looking for the lead. It's Chris Morris. Hornacek in the right place at the right time. Utah by 1 and with the ball. Isley hands it to Carr. Kerr on Isley. Around Keith's screen. Now he gets it back. And hits just before.
Carry his team in the fourth quarter, even when he's fatigued.
He's already played more games and more minutes than at any time in his career. Isley, big hoop for Utah.
Tell me confidence isn't an unbelievable thing. This is the same kid we watched in Game 5 who didn't even want to dribble the basketball. Today he's making some big plays for his team.
Jordan against Anderson. He's still Michael Jordan. He hasn't been able to hit them. Rodman drills a 20-footer. Malone hands it back to Morris, who converts on the reverse. He calls on Russell, who probably will guard it. Kukoc to tie it.
Utah's got to get some movement.
Morris to a cutting Anderson, who was bumped. The basket may count. It does.
Against Utah in the fourth quarter.
Jordan with the jumper. Michael again. Russell takes it down. Stockton has a little daylight, and Utah has a... Kukoc, Kerr, Pippen in the lane, connects on the turnaround, playing through clenched teeth. 5 seconds to shoot. It's Hornacek. Malone. They'll bring it back out. The jumper by Carl. Utah. 3 seconds to shoot. Harper's not the guy they want to have do it, but he has to, and he beats the shot clock.
You watch Harper as he takes this shot. Does he get it off in time? I don't know. That's a tough call.
Well, you know what? If they miss that call, it's a 5-point swing in missed calls on shot clock situations. Jordan has 37 points on 13 of 32, 2 of 7 in the fourth. He is 3 of 14 in his last 2 fourth quarters. Even Superman apparently gets tired. Malone, lots of room. Got it! 50 seconds. Malone. Cross court, Stockton, a 3! It's there! Pippen into Jordan. Michael working on Russell. Brings them to within 1.
They scored within 4 seconds there. That's how quickly that changes now. Now it puts the pressure on the Jazz to score once again.
Jordan with 43. Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds. 17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan open. Chicago with the lead. Timeout, Utah. 5.2 seconds left. Michael Jordan running on fumes with 45 points.
At the end of the game, you got to get it out of his hands. He's beat you so many times. You watch Jordan play, Doug, and you know that at the end of the game, he's a killer.
This was really the play that hurt Isaiah because they scored so quickly. Michael got in there and scored within 4 seconds. And what happened was Michael doubled back. You're going to see he's in the play. Look where Hornacek is setting the screen. Michael never clears, so Malone doesn't see him. He comes from the blind side and strips him. So 3 crucial plays here by Michael Jordan now as he gets Brian Russell with a quick crossover. Look at Brian Russell slips, and Michael pulls up and buries the shot to give him a 1-point lead.
That may have been, who knows what will unfold in the next several months, but that may have been the last shot Michael Jordan will ever take in the NBA.
Watch Jordan's left hand here as he gives Russell the push. The referee can't see that. Jordan frees himself up for a clean look. The greatest thing about Jordan is he has all the tricks. That's why it's so difficult to guard him.
If that's the last image of Michael Jordan, how magnificent is it?
I don't think you can put it into words, Bob. I mean, what he's done here in this 4th period, you see the 16 points. He got about a minute's rest.
If they don't, for the 2nd straight year, they go out in 6. Stockton. Harper's on him. Behind the screen. Harper got a piece of it. It comes off. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their 2nd three-peat. When you lose by this narrow margin, speaking of the Utah Jazz, there are so many things to look back on. But the Howard Isley 3 that was taken away in the first half will eat at them all summer long. Jackson and Jordan, perhaps for the last time.